Hi, this is Farstarter, and this is a review of the S.H.Figuarts Street Fighter 5 Blanka number 9. So this is the packaging. So you have the figure here, and then all the logos, fighting body, and then the holograms. This is an exclusive, so it comes with a brown box, and then we have a Capcom logo here. So if you don't see any logos in when you buy your own, it means it's fake. And then we have S.H.Figuarts blurb here, and then over here. I don't like the layout that they put the blurb here on the side. So, but it's so busy as of the moment. And then we have poses for Blanka at the back. So let's open the box so I can tell you more about Blanka. The S.H.Figuarts Blanka doesn't look like the version in Street Fighter 5, but more of a homage to the classic look since Street Fighter 2. He still sports that savage look with a hairy chest, forearms and chin, and his hair or mane that hasn't changed throughout the decades. His extra parts include two closed fists and an open-mouthed faceplate. The difference between this and other Figuarts is that the head peg is attached on the face rather than the back of the head. Just be careful as the stem is thin, and I would imagine people breaking this part. Other than the extra parts, this set includes a background cardboard type stage and a transparent electrocuted film version of Chun-Li and Ryu. There is only one clip in the set, so it is either shared between these. Don't forget that these are covered in plastic film, so you need to remove them before displaying. So I just want to make a comparison, not with other S.H.Figuarts, but I want to compare this to the Sota version of Blanka. It has been like more than a decade since we have a very articulated Blanka figure. There are more, I know, that has been released with other figure lines like NECA and whatnot. I think NECA didn't have Blanka in their roster, but nevertheless, we never had a really nice articulated figure. But in terms of Blanka here, he has more detail than Sota. Sota still held really up high there when over the years, and still a sort of figure for Street Fighter fans. Let's put him aside so I can tell you more about the articulation points of the S.H.Figuarts version. So let's go through the articulation points for this figure before I go to the smaller detail or the details of Blanka. We have a head and neck joint. It feels loose, but it's not. It just feels like it. And then the shoulders can bend forward because of the additional joint right here, or the cups here. And then we have a rotating arm. It's stiff, super stiff here. There's a double jointed elbow, but you can only do up to here, so you can't really bend the entire arm all the way, or the bicep all the way, or curl it all the way up. And then we have a wrist joint right here, upper torso and waist. You can turn it 360 if you want to. You have leg articulation here, in and out, forward and back. You can swivel it in and out, and then double jointed knees, an ankle joint, and a toe joint. So overall, it looks very loose. It just feels loose. These cuffs right here, or shackles, it has its pros and cons. Pros will be it hides the ankle joint, but at the same time it's so loose. It is kind of annoying to articulate the ankles without moving these all around. Other than that, this is a really nice figure overall, but the only gripe I have are the exposed joints. If you go back to my review of the S.H.Figuarts Hulk, they have managed to hide most of the muscle joints, but these are like really huge gaps here, here, and then here. But the positive thing about this, once you start articulating this and doing several poses, it doesn't feel, you won't see the gaps in between. So you will see it at the end of the video with my my toy photography at the end of the video, or possibilities at the end of the video. So those are the things that you need to know about Blanka. Though lacking in parts, the figure is compensated with one of the most flexible parts in the S.H.Figuarts line. Blanka, even to a point, can be rolled into a ball similar if not exactly to one of his rolling attacks. With the right balance, it can also do a handstand and a hard kick in the game. This is one of the best representations of Blanka ever since the Salta days, and I highly recommend picking this one up not only for S.H.Figuarts collectors, but Street Fighter fans as well. And that is my review of the S.H.Figuarts Blanka from Street Fighter 5. If you want to know the post values for this figure, do check out the photos at the end of the video, and don't forget to like, share this video, and subscribe to the channel for more Figuarts reviews.